Hello, this is Seer Lux, and tonight I'd like to discuss locational astrology. Now, what is locational astrology, you might ask? Is the application of your planetary energies to a particular geographical area or location. And there are three branches of it. Now, the first branch of locational astrology is astrocartography. Now, astrocartography is like a map of your natal planetary energies superimposed over a particular map or particular area, or it could be worldwide to find where find which areas would suit you best or which areas you would experience the most turmoil. Now, now the way that is casted and stuff like that is by your planetary positions, which your let me say your angular planetary positions and stuff like that. For example, on astrocartography map, the planets that are closest to ascendant will have AC or under it. Okay, the planets that are closest to the nadir or the immune coli or the IC will have IC over them. Where closest to the ascendant will have DC, and the planets that are closest to the midheaven or medium coli or MC have MC under and stuff like that. Okay, local space technique astrology is basically figure out in a particular building or house or structure like which area is best suited for a particular activity, based on the horizon chart that is cast from your natal chart. Now, instead of a regular natal wheel with the houses and stuff like that, instead the planetary positions are converted to angles using 360 system and stuff like that. And when you have the horizon, you have no planets under the horizon, no planets over the horizon. All the planetary energy surround you. Relocational astrology is where you can find the best or worst area to relocate to by using a relocated natal chart. Now, how the relocated natal chart is cast, uh, you uh, you adjust the location from your place of birth to the desired location or location. And okay, now now here is how here's how the particular planetary energies will affect you in a given location. Now, what I'm talking about next, I'm basically gonna cover astrocartography and local space astrology. Now, if you go visit or move to your sun line and stuff like that, like that's where your spirit would feel most at ease because the sun is spirit. Your moon line is where you'll feel most at home. Okay, because some of us were born on another line besides our moon line, and I like to think, since I'm a Cancerian and stuff like that, I like to think, the moon line is your true 3D home and stuff like that. Let's see here now. And like now, your Mercury line is where you learn the best and stuff like that. And you be very communicative or whatever and stuff like that, and also good for writing. Your Venus line is where you will experience the most love, pleasure, and beauty and affection and stuff like that. Your Mars line is like you have more will and desire, but the bad side of that is more conflict and battles. And I would know since I'm living on my Sun and Mars line, so it's like I feel, on one hand, I feel at ease and free to be myself because my spirit is comfortable, but at the same time, I'm experiencing so much opposition and battles, but I also have more willpower. Okay, we're at more. Okay, your Jupiter line is where you experience the most success, luck, abundance, wisdom, and experience. The bad side of that is overindulgence. Okay, your Saturn line is where you achieve more stability, but at the same time you experience restriction, delay, blockages, and harshness. The Uranus line, yeah, it's exciting and stuff like that because that's what, Uranus about change and rebellion, excitement, and stuff like that. But the downside of that is instability. Okay, your Neptune line is is where you experience the most creativity, um, the most romanticism, and the most spirituality. The bad side is illusion, addiction, and escapism. Now your Pluto line, the good thing about that is, you experience soul growth and transformation. The downside of Pluto is like it it's basically you feel like everything is falling apart. It can be like, and it depends on your nail. It really depends on your nail energies. Like, if you're Plutonian, I'm not saying it'd be easy, but at the same time you'll be able to handle it better than someone who doesn't have Pluto as one of their dominants. Now, if you take the planetary lines to local space astrology, and local space is basically a horizon chart or map of your planetary energies, and you apply it to your house, for example. Now, sun line in your house is where you experience the most creativity, where your spirit is most at rest. Your moon line is just your most comfortable area in your house, period, and stuff like that. To me personally, I first sleep on my moon line. Okay, your Mercury line is where you get most effective communications done. Like, it be ideal to have your desk or home office set up on your Mercury line. Basically anywhere where you handle emails and different transactions, and or your matter of fact, your study area. That'd be another good thing for your Mercury line. Um, like your Venus line is the best area in your house for entertaining guests, partying, like, cause, or like, or having your if you're a female, or guy that's into makeup, so like that's the best place to have your vanity, because I got my vanity on my Venus line and stuff like that. Let's see here. Jupiter line is like, if you got a home business or something like that, that's the area where you make the most money, because Jupiter is luck and abundance, stuff like that. Saturn line is basically where your energies are blocked. I mean, you guys that best area structure, plan, organized, but your energies, rest of your energies are blocked in the Saturn line. Let's see here. Nep the Neptune line is is basically where your where you do your meditation, get to your spirituality, or if you're into magic and stuff like that, or tarot cards, because I like to do my tarot card readings on my Neptune line. That's where you get the psychic insight on the Neptune line, or just basically daydream or whatever. Uh, Uranus line is where you have most fun, where you have the most fun at, and stuff like that. Your Pluto line, um, well, you can like do your really deep emotional searches and stuff like that, but at the same time, or matter of fact, you have sets in here on your pool line and stuff like that, or your Mars for that matter, and stuff like that. Um, but but yeah, and um, that's basically the gist of it. Uh, I Peace, love, and gnosis.